All right, fitness partners, we're back at it again this week. We have brought back the Matthias children since they did such a good job last week. Savannah, Andrew, Madison. She thought I forgot. I do it just to mess with you. Well, actually, last week I really did kind of forget Andrew after I looked at him. That's what it is. So today, what we're going to do, we're doing a little bit more kind of athletic type moves is what we do. And today, what I want to do is talk to your mom and dad, what you're going to need, or your moms and dads, get it together. Blue tape, painter's tape. What you're going to do is do like a 24-inch box on the floor. Or, if you have chalk, you can take chalk and make it in chalk. If you have to have something like this that we use on a regular basis, which is just a ring, you can use that. Andrew is going to use his mat today, so you don't have to have any of those things, and you can use your mat. So as long as you have your mat, you'll be good to go. So today it's the same concept. We're going to do 35 seconds worth of work. We're going to do 30 seconds rest, and we're going to go non-stop, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do in this exercise is our fast feet. We did it last week, and if you don't remember, it's as fast as you can move your feet. And if I whistle, you have to touch the floor. So that's the first thing. So in between every one of the exercises that we do, I'll do a quick explanation of what we're going to do. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
They're so enthusiastic. We're forcing them to come here. All right, so the first round, we got fast feet. Ready, go! Looking good, looking good. Keep it going. Who's fastest? Come on. Come on. Get it. Woo! Come on. Almost there. Really? Come on. Keep going. All right, good job, you guys. All right, the next thing we're going to do is a hand plank. We did this last week, so you guys can kneel down, get ready to go. Just to make sure how you get your hand plank in. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. You're in a nice line. Your head is lifted. Chest is lifted. So you don't want to be all humped over either. So right there, hands directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to be ready to sit here for 35 seconds. Think about your day. And you can dance to it if you want, But no, you really want to be here nice and strong. Working on that core. So, these guys are almost ready, and let's see it. So the main thing we want to do here is we want to make sure that our heads stay up, that we don't want our heads to hang down. So for these guys, if they look at the end of their mat, that's going to get their head up a little bit right there. So that's what we're looking for. Your weight is going to be pushed back through your heels. So you should feel weight pushed back through your heels. Now if you look down, your hands should be directly underneath your shoulders. And you're holding it really tight. If you need to make an adjustment, make that quick adjustment. So if your hands go out wider than your shoulders, it's going to put a little bit more work on your shoulders. So you really want your hands right underneath. All right, next one. Back into a little bit of cardio. We're going to do the jump rope. So we did jump rope last week. It's super simple. We don't have a jump rope. That's okay. Because we're just going to be doing here, and all of you can be the superstar jump roper that you've always been. So that means you can go 1 foot, you can do the heels, you can do the pony like Kelly does, you can do jumping jack ones, you can do whatever you want with this. You can move around the room. So just start your, these guys like to move around the room. They like to try to play bumper car jump rope, really. So it's really about really getting going and making sure you get your jumps. Andrew had a double jump back there. So keep moving your arms, keep going. As fast as you can with your arms, you got as fast as you can with your arms. Quick jumps, do single foot, do a double foot, do a high knee run with it. All sorts of options out there. Keep going, you're almost there. All right, so we're down on the floor. The next exercise we're gonna have is the elbow plank jumping jack feet. You know how to do jumping jack feet. So you get your elbow plank. Your elbow is going to be directly underneath your shoulder. You're nice and tall with that chest again. Now you got the little jump out. Now as we get that little jump out with our feet like you were doing jumping jack, what we don't want to see is we don't want to see our hips moving up and down. We want to stay really strong. If that gets really hard, you can just step it out, step it in. There they go. They are off. Now your legs only go about as wide as your shoulders, not too much more. So Madison, you can not quite go so wide. She's over enthusiastic out there. She's ready to go. So we're looking good. If you need to take a break, take a little break. That's okay too. And then just get right back on it real quick. Sometimes it only takes like a second or two to give you that little break and you'll be ready to go. Almost there, I promise. Good. All right. We had our jumping jack free. Now we're into a straddle right. They're going to use the little box or the ring that we had set up, and Andrew's going to use his mat. I said straddle right. So all we're going to do is straddle out, straddle in, straddle out, straddle in, as fast as they can for 30 seconds, as quick as you can move your feet. You get in and out of that box, or Andrew's going to use his mat, so he's going to go wider than the ladies there because his mat's a little bit wider. And they're going to go as fast as they can. So when you're in this motion, it's just like running. So you get your elbows bent, you get them moving a little bit, lead right legs going out, quick, 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 quick. So if you're a football player, you might have seen the tires. That one might have been like the tire drill. As quick as you can, as quick as you can. They got it, they're moving. Keep it up, Blake. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. How fast can you go? Did we change feet? You sure? Okay. All right. There's your little break. The next move we're going to do, I'm going to take Andrew's mat real quick. We're going to stick with those straddles. We're going to go in a plank, and we're going to do a hand straddle. So it's out, out, in, out, out, in. Now, I have a narrow foot right now. If I go a little wider, I'm going to get a little bit more stability. So both of them are correct. You just want to hold on to that movement. You don't want to be bouncing up and down. All right? So they start with a strong plank first. Then they've got those straddle outs. Right hand, straddle out. Straddle out, straddle in. This looks simple. Now, these guys are all different sizes. And so for Savannah, she might not have to go outside of her mat. Just so that she goes out just a little bit and comes back in is what we want. They're going to keep their hands up, their head up, and looking toward the end of their mat, so they're in a good, strong plank position. Oh, you're almost there. All right, the next one. I think it's fun. This is hopscotch. I'm going to turn around backwards. You can look at my feet. So you're going to hop in with 2 feet, hop out. Hop in with 1 foot, touch, hop out. 2 feet, 1 foot. 2 feet, 1 foot. 2 feet, 1 foot. 2 feet, 1 foot. That's simple. You guys got it. They're excited. Here they go. Can they keep that thought process going? 2 feet in, 1 foot in. Now you get good with it. You touch your heel with the opposite hand. But you got to get the first move first. You just got to get it before you start touching. 2 feet in, 1 foot in with the hand touch, with the heel touch. You got it. They're looking good. Here they go. They're almost there. I can see it. World Hopscotch champions. Good, all right. We're going to be on the floor this round. We're going to do an elbow plank. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Elbow plank, double knee touchdown. So we're going to be an elbow plank, and we're going to drop our knees to the floor and come back up. Now, my hips don't drop. I just bend my knees. I roll forward on my toes. I keep my chest up. Elbows directly underneath my shoulders. All right, they're ready. So they're focused in. We got the abs working. So we got a little cardio going. Now we got a little abs going. Got a little muscle work coming up pretty soon. So when they come up with your knees, they're going to straighten that leg out and push your weight back to their heels. And then roll forward on your toes and to touch knees down. Now it's not about slamming your knee down, just a light touch, and then bring it right back up. Good, they're done. All right, so now we're right back into that straddle, leading with the left leg. If you forgot, it's Left foot in, left foot out. Left foot in, left foot out. As quick as you can. This is all about getting your legs rolling and moving. See how fast you can be. Are you ready? Excited? You gotta get in your box. There you go. Everybody's looking good. Fast as you can go. Who's the fastest in the family? Who's the fastest Matthias? Who is it? Keep going, keep going. You're working it. We're not tired. Come on, keep going. There they go, there they go. Come on, come on. Woo, almost there, almost there. All right. So now we're going to come back in to that hand plank, left arm lead straddle. The hand plank, left arm lead straddle. Water's important. So get some water in between when we got this little 30 seconds. That's what you want to do. Get that in. And you're ready to go. Oh, yeah. Andrew, I fooled Andrew. He thought it was time. There we go. Out and in. There you go. You got it. So when I said that when you take your legs a little wide, it'll give you a little bit more stability. At the same time, you don't want to go really wide with your legs because that actually adds instability, which drops your hips. So you only want your legs about as wide as your shoulder width apart. But you can go to the narrow together, which will make it a little bit more difficult for you to maintain your core. So pick the one that's right for you and keep it working. All right, the next fun one. It's called the north, south, east, and west. All you do is you get in your little box or on your mat. You jump forward, north. You jump back, south. You jump to the east. You jump to the west. Now that's reverse for some of you, so just make it that way. So it's just boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I went the wrong way. There we go. So it's north, south, east, and west. They got it. I didn't tell them the tricky part though. There's a tricky part. Change directions.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. Go. We gotta try to work their mind at the same time. It's not only being able to perform, but perform under a little bit of stress. Making your mind change direction. That's a little key. All right, nice job, you guys. So we're gonna be down on the floor for bicycle abs. Bicycle abs, you'll be here. You're going to drive your shoulder up and across. You're going to drive it down to your hip, down to the other hip. This is not bicycle abs. This is somebody acting crazy on the floor. You actually have to lift your shoulder up and crunch it down to the opposite hip. Your elbow should never touch your knee. It's about bringing your shoulder up and trying to drive it to the opposite hip. There they go. So your elbows should be out to the side. You should not be able to see your elbows. That's how far out to the side they are. And you're going to come up and then crunch across your body. That's what a real bicycle ab is. It's not a really fast thing. It's a controlled thing. Your opposite leg is going to go out full extension. They're looking good. They're keep moving. Work those abs, you guys. All right. So, the next one is called the Iggy Shuffle, and it's actually something that was done by a football player when he scored a touchdown. And all it is you go one, you go in, out, lift, in, out, lift. So that was his little move, and then you can try to do as fast as you can. Fast as you can. So it's, if you think about it, it's 1, 2, 3, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift. And then it gets low when you start getting fast. Go! Oh, they like this one. They're looking good. A lot of times if you count it, it's actually helpful. If you go 1, 2, 3, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift, it'll work really well for you. good. They're almost tired. Not quite though. Their chest is up. They're still thinking about it. They're working quick. They're smiling. Maybe not. Okay, next little move, you're gonna be on the floor. It is called an elbow plank, up, up, down, down. What you're gonna do is be an elbow plank. You're gonna bring your hand, you're gonna take it directly underneath your shoulder, you're gonna press your body up. And then, you're gonna come down with that same hand, come down, tap, other hand up, down. So it's an alternating thing, and it looks like this. Look how excited they are. They're ready, go, go, go. So we brought forth a little strength into this one this week, and that's why we did the elbow plank, up, up, down, down. When you go to push up, your elbow should be pushing to the back wall of where you're facing. So that way we know we have the tricep getting that work in. This is like a tricep push-up. This can be done on your knees. You can give an example if you want to, you guys. It is still work to be done when you're doing it on your knees. It's not a problem. All right. Next move is the frog jumps. It's a simple one. All you're gonna do is you squat down, put your hands back here, jump as far as you can, and then you run it back. About 3 little runs back. So we'll get this out of the way for you. You be up there. We'll see who's got the biggest hops in the Matthias family. Who's the biggest frog? They're excited, they're ready. There we go, let's see it. Big jump, run it back. Big jump, run it back. So as you land, you want to immediately bend your knees. You want to try to get all your weight across all of your foot and go right into a squat position. So as much as it is about accelerating to jump, it's also about decelerating to catch yourself. Looking good, frogs. Keep it up. All right, you guys, what do frogs eat? They eat bugs. It's time for the dead bug. We're on the floor. Legs are up, hands are up, shoulders are up. And then you're reaching up for your shoes, reaching up for your shoelaces. A little dead bug going, I'm not dead. I'm still alive. That's what they're going to do. Let's see if I kept them alive. 1, 2, ready, go. You got it. Now your hips are going to stay in contact with the floor. So you don't want your hips way off the floor. Actually, I want your shoulders reaching up to wake those feet back up so that you don't die. You got it. You're looking good, dead bugs. Keep it up. They're still alive. Mama's going to have to feed them tonight. Keep going. Good, up they go. All right, the next thing we're doing is a right foot lead in and out of the box or the circle. All you do is as fast as you can. In and out, quick as you can. It's all about being really quick, getting your feet moving. Should be fun. We hope. We're almost there. We're almost done with this workout. Go! In and out of it, in and out of it, as quick as you can. Right lead leg. Woo, come on, quick, quick, quick. It's only 35 seconds, only 35 seconds. Let's go. Come on, come on. Woo, we're almost there. Ah, there you go. All right, the moment they've really been waiting for. Push-ups. Okay, so push-ups. You guys, you can do it on your knees, you can do it on your toes. It's all, either one's fine with me. What you want to do is have your hands just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. When you do a push-up, your chest is the lead, okay? So your belly button doesn't lead to make this happen. You're gonna lead with your chest. Your elbows go back at a 45-degree angle. Your wrists are nice and straight. your head is lifted looking up. So that's the main thing. You want to keep your head up as you get these done. You want to think about your elbows. Your elbows point back toward the back wall in a 45-degree angle. We don't want them directly back, but just a little bit out to the side to the back wall. Keep going. Hands are lifted, hands are lifted. Now keep up. Trying to lead with your chest. I tricked them with the push-ups today. I didn't tell them we were going to do push-ups. Go! You guys got it. You're almost there. Andrew got excited. He did a whole bunch early in that 30 seconds. All right, the next one's a shuffle. It's real simple. All you're going to do is you're going to get here, we're going to face this direction. All we're going to do is get down low, and we're going to shuffle about 4 or 5 steps, and we're going to shuffle back. We're going to shuffle over, shuffle back. But the main thing is you got to stay low. Get your butt back. They are ready. So you guys at home, if you've got a yard, you could have done it like from one end of the house to the other end of the house. Or a bit. So this workout can be done inside, as you see. We're in this position. We don't have a lot of room here, but we have enough. But if you're in the garage, if you go outside to the street, you can easily draw using chalk on the floor or on the concrete, or you can even put down that blue painter's tape, just like we did inside here to give us that box that I was looking for. We got to keep going with thighs, family. We're almost there. I told you it was getting close to dinner. So, it's stir the soup time. Now, what is stir the soup? You're going to lie down. Your hands are here. Your shoulders are off the floor. You're going to start stirring that soup. You got to get to the other side of the cauldron and stir that side and stir that side. And that's the whole focus, is to get the shoulders up. Give me a little circle. Give me a little circle. All right? They're ready. Come on, guys. We want dinner tonight. You got to stir that soup, make us some stew, something. They're almost there. Keep going, keep going. You're going in the same direction. We'll fix the other direction in a minute. Keep stirring. Soup's almost ready. Good. All right, we're up. Now we did a lead right leg. Now it's time for the lead left leg. So as fast as they can, they're going to go in and out of the box or on the mat. They can get water right now. There's a perfect time to get water. Perfect time. Yeah. They're ready. Set. Go. They're working hard. The left leg lead. They got it. Keep it going. Keep it going. You're almost there. We've only got like three little workouts to go. 3 little exercises. Woo! There we go. All right. The last little cardio one we got. Oh, wait a minute. We're not using cardio. We got to stir the soup the other direction. We got to fix the soup. The soup's not quite ready. So we got to fix the soup real quick. We got to stir it the other direction. So remember, they're going to lie back. They're going to lift their shoulders up off the mat. And they're going to stir in the other direction in a circular manner. So as you start doing it, you just don't move your arms like this. You actually have to lift the shoulders. Lift the shoulders. You got it. You go from one shoulder to the other. Little lift. Keep it going. What's your favorite soup, Savannah?
I don't know.
That's not a very good soup. What about Andrew? What's Andrew's favorite soup?
A homemade tomato bisque.
Homemade tomato. He's so fancy, that Andrew. What about Madison?
Ice cream. No, ice cream.
Milk and ice cream. That's not a soup. Keep stirring. You better keep stirring. That's going to be a lot of stirring to make ice cream.
When it's melted, yeah, requires zero stir.
Guys. We're either all almost there or we missed it. I think we missed it. Let's get up. We're going to assume we missed it.
We missed it.
We did. So what they got now? They got out and in squats. Started talking about ice cream. This is your out and in squat. You stay in a low squat position, out and in of that little box. You know, fitness is about fun. And if you can't have fun while you're doing it, then there's a problem. So you can actually get fit and have fun at the same time. So it is about doing those type of things, joking around while you do it, but also being serious about what you are doing. Your form is important. Your workout is important. So that's the last thing you got to think about is get it all in. The last thing they got is the roll up. We did this last week if you joined us last week. So a roll up, you can start with your hands. Your shoulders are up. You're gonna take your hands behind you. You bring them up. You can touch your toes. Get a little stretch out of it. That's the easiest way to do the roll up. To make it a little more difficult, you place your hands on your chest and then you can reach out. And then the most difficult would be hands behind your head and then reach out. So a little stretch. There they go. The last exercise of the day. Now the thing is as you're doing this, if you start doing one of the harder things, if you need something easier, you know you can always go back. And then if you start it really easy and you go, oh, I might be able to do something a little harder, then you can add that in. Those are those three options for you on that roll up. So you use it. They're looking good. They're almost done. They're done. They're going to stay right there with me today. So they're going to start right here. We're going to get a little stretching for you guys today. Right here, let's put the soles of your feet together. Your back is straight. You're going to grab your toes. So from your hip, you're going to come forward. You're going to hinge forward. So what we don't want is we don't want this. Okay? Because we've lost it. You want to be nice and tall, and you want to lean forward. You want to bring your chest outward is where we want to go with that. It's a nice little easy stretch for the inner thigh.
Session complete.
Now I want to talk a little bit because sometimes you'll get in there and people start doing these. They'll start doing what they call butterflies. The worst thing about that is I've already stretched everything really long to the point of where it's the most elastic it could be. Now by me pulsing it, it doesn't really increase my flexibility, but it gives me an opportunity to actually injure myself. So the best thing to do is be here and then with your mind, you push your knees down to the floor and pull yourself forward. So no little bouncing here. We want to keep it nice and simple. Now let's take both legs out front. We're going to use that same concept and we're going to bring forward. It's not about grabbing your toes. So I don't care if you grab your toes at all. I want your legs as straight as possible. I want your toes pointed in towards your body. And I want you to reach out like you're trying to reach past your toes. So you're going to keep your head and chest up. So it's not about looking down. It's not about getting your nose to your knees. It's about reaching out as far as you can. Got that little reach going. And we're going to release it right there. We're going to go right on a hip. We're going to go on one hip. Bring the top leg back. Now, when we have this top leg back, I want my body to stay really nice and straight. So what I want to refrain from doing is arching my back in order to make this happen. The actual movement comes from my hip joint. And I'm going to take my leg back, but I'm going to keep my back straight. I'm leaning over here on this hand, and the opposite leg is back. Now, to increase a little bit, you can push against your hand, this hand, from this foot. You might feel that a little bit, but you want to keep your back nice and straight. Good, we're going to release that. We're going to go to the other side. We're going to bring it around. We're right there. We're looking strong. They're feeling good. How you guys feeling?
Good.
Good.
We got that hold just for another couple seconds. Now you release it. You're going to bring it around. Place your hands on your shins. You're going to tuck your chin. And now I'm going to let you put that C on your back. Drop your head. You got that little stretch going. Good. You're going to come up nice and tall. Give me a deep breath in, you guys. Take it up. Out. Bring it around. Put it together. You guys did a great job today. Thanks for coming in again. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, you guys. Good work.